my good people, wherever you are all over the world, this is friend Kidongo, vlogging from a place known as Rwaka. Though I am a vlogger stationed at the Highway Estate, Juja, Kenya. I have come here to see my rural village where my father decided before we changed to Kinangop, and I am amazed by the transformation that has taken place over the years. Now this is the road coming from going all the way to Rimuru and going to a place known as Banana or Karori, and this was purely a rural place where they used to call it a village, and most people used to commute from here to the city of Nairobi, which is just nearby, my good people. And over the years, now this place has really changed, and I hadn't organized places because people sold their land here and settled elsewhere. Otherwise, it became a bit noisy and not good for settlement, but commercial is number one. Now, as you can see, it is early in the morning, about 7, and vehicles are passing. The road is full of vehicles going to Nairobi, where people work. My good people, I want to show you what's happening here. So my good people, you can see the settlement here. It has changed. You can see sky-high buildings all around. This place, formerly people used to grow arrow roots. There's a river hereby, just nearby, known as Ruaka, and that's why this place is known as Rwaka. And as you can see, it has changed now. Vehicles are many. The road is busy, and it's wider than it was those years. I was here many years ago, and now this is what we refer as a bypass, and it takes you to places like Lunda, to River Mall. It takes you all the way to. So my good people, this is the origin of the name Rwaka, and as you can see, there's a river here, River Rwaka, and in the Kikuyu language, Rwaka means the river of women. I don't know why it was named river of the women. There's a huge river here, as you can see. River Rwaka, as can be seen here. It has rained, that's why it is having a lot of water. But all the same, it's a permanent river, and I know it as many years. As when I was young, we used to draw water when I visited some relatives nearby those years, but they relocated. They are no longer there, and from there the flyover was built, that one, and there's other paths. Those who go to Nairobi, they go down there. So my good people, this is, as I have told you, this is a river Rwaka, a women's river, and I don't know why it was given that name. And you can see it's a huge river. By our standards, not the national standards, it has got a lot of water. As you can see, going through Nairobi, and it's joined other rivers to make Nairobi River. This is what it is here, this very early morning in Rwaka, Kiambu County, and Nairobi County, Kenya, East Africa, Africa. My good people, this is what it is. This is where I have come to make sure I give you the best of the best in this area. And I said take you to the sites where I'm going to cover that building that has brought me here. But all the same, It cannot just be built somewhere. It must be in a location, and this is the location where it's located. But let's continue as I give you more. And now this is the bypass. That's which was introduced here by President Mwai Kibaki in Kenya between 2003 and 2013. And it's wonderful development that changed transport system in Kenya. And as you can see there are buildings that has come up because of this road. My good people. And it became a game changer in our country, Kenya. You can see in the background there, that's the town known as Ruaka, which is named after the river that I have just shown you, my good people. You can see this road is very, very busy, and I made the communication very easy from one side of the county, from Machakos County, Nairobi, and to the western part of Kenya. Very, very busy road, as you can see, my good people. Kenya is developing, Kenya is changing, Kenya is beautiful, as you can see, my good people. As you can see it, my good people, green, green, Kenya is green, green, especially this part of Kenya is very, very green. And as you can see there, we are calling it Rwaka town. There, so you can see the Rwaka town, my good people. Other pass here, and we go to Rwaka town. It used to be a very small, dusty shopping center, but now it's a huge town. And land here is very, 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 very exorbitant. It's very, very high. To get a plot here, you have to buy. It's like you're almost buying a helicopter. It is very, very expensive, and it is worth it because tenants love this place. Those who work in Nairobi, because one thing, this place is cool temperature throughout the year, and it's very near Nairobi. You hardly pay 50 shillings to Nairobi, 50 cents US dollar to work. To and fro is 100 shillings, so it's highly affordable. It has grown to this. This area was not there. By now, since this bypass was constructed, that is it, my good people. And you can see the kind of settlement that was here and is here. But most of land here was sold off to people because it was very expensive, and people could scoop a lot of profit for selling and go buy elsewhere, buy bigger land elsewhere. My good people. As you can see it, it's green. Now, when you go this way, you go to Nairobi, my good people, that way of Rwaka. And then when you turn this other direction, eastern side, this way you are in Kiambu. Again, you also can use this one to go and join the road to western Kenya. And you can see the kind of plantation that is here, my good people. The good people, you can see for yourself. I'm not exaggerating, but it's beautiful, naturally beautiful place, and it is so throughout the year. Here we don't have spring or autumn. It is green and green throughout the year, my good people. Come along as I take you to that site where I'm going to show you more of development in Kenya, East Africa. So my good people, now this is once used to be a rural area, village, and I remember those years when it was houses were thatched houses and the walls were mud. Those years, and this place used to seem to be so far to Nairobi, but nowadays near. This place we used from my place here, Banana, we used to walk to Nairobi as young boys, very young boys, and then come back. You can imagine. By now almost everybody uses transport, and those years we used to walk to Nairobi. And this, I don't know whether it's because I was young. The land here used to look a big truck and a small house somewhere, but it is developed and changed, both in character and also in stature. This was a very, very narrow road, almost impossible for two people to pass each other, but now I can see it has improved. Population has increased because many workers in Nairobi rented houses here. My good people, it's early in the morning and everybody is busy going to get something so that in the evening you have something on your table. This is what is this, Kenya. People, maybe some of them are working nearby, or they are making it shorter so that they pay less. They go to the next stage so that they pay less money. And places where I used to see cows grazing, they have been replaced by these big mansions, big buildings, and you can see everything here is business. No longer seeing cows. I don't know whether I'll see them as I go by, but it has changed. My people, this place has changed. So my good people, as usual, my best friends are border, because they take me to places where other people cannot take me. And whenever I meet them, you know, I always greet them, and they also greet you. So they are going to wave. Wherever you are, you see them. Can you wave to the friends all over the world? Wave, wave, wave. Thank you very much. God bless you, and may you get many customers today. Thank you. So my good people, you have seen my friends, the border people. And here, as you can see, the name Ruaka is appearing here so well, my good people. And this is a new development. This was a place where they were grazing cows here, but today it's become a business premise. And as you can see, there has also become churches. I can see churches here have come, have sprung, and this is a church which is developing very, very, very fast, my good people. And this is how it used to be. There used to be tall trees. Yes, Abalizeni. This used to be a farm, but I can see it has changed. And you can see across there again, they used to graze. There used to be farm after farm. From there, that across, there was no that road that we are seeing there that I have just shown you. So we could see across the river those people, because as usual, people here they are very social and sociable, and across just down there at the river, there used to be a lot of sugar cane, used to be arrow roots, and many other things that were growing there. But now things have changed. I am seeing these things, trees. This is the original tree. This grows here, but these others are exotic. And you can see remaining patches of land. People are planting maize and growing food, but it has changed and really changed. They have changed. Schools, private schools have sprung up as a part of a private school. And down here I'm seeing, I don't know whether it's the original farmer who has changed here. And from where I am, I can see a beautiful field. This person is making money because during the weekend people come here for functions. Hey. It's beautiful, beautiful Kenya, beautiful Kenya. And you can see this is what it used to be, bananas everywhere. There were bananas everywhere. So in those years, every homestead you went, you were welcomed by given bananas, ripe bananas, and sugar cane that I love chewing. But now things have changed. It's changed. Although I can see food stuff being grown here, but not in the serious way that it used to be. You can see that wonderful field, beautifully kept. Hey. Where? Hey, you cannot recognize this place, my dear friends. And you can see the type of the building that have come alongside the original ones there. If you see those one below, that high scrapers one, that is now original person. And the best they could do is build mabati houses. The best they can do is to have those mabati houses. Those ones there, my good people, against those who have sold and developed high-end properties there. You can see high-end properties there, my good people. Hey, and even where I am, there are also high-end properties that I'm seeing, but these generally are not from the original owners of the land. The owners sold it at a premium price, and they went elsewhere and buy bigger land. If this was a half an acre, he's able to go buy maybe 7 acres somewhere in Kinangop or in Rift Valley or Nanyuki, anywhere else. Go to the coast or any other place they would like to settle and be left with the change. You can see how green this place is, and it was green like this because they have got adequate rainfalls here. Every year there is adequate rainfalls, and that's why the place is evergreen. You can see the land. There's a lot of produce of beans. They are not prepared to have maize as it was usual in those years. This one is having maize, and you can see the background. The Rwaka that we used to know is no longer the one. I don't know whether you give it a different name. That's what it is. That's the highway joining the one from Kabete all the way to western part of Kenya. My people, this wonderful Kenya, as you can see. My people, as we continue going to the site, generally this is what I am seeing on the way, and everything has changed. Everything has changed. There used to be smart houses here, roof, that's grass roofed, and round walls, mud round walls, and then of course cows and sheep grazing here, like we used to do that grazing on the roadside. By now things have changed. Things have changed. It's becoming urbanites, my good people, and bananas were everywhere. These roads were very, very narrow. I don't know whether vehicle could have passed those years. We never thought vehicles would be this many and coming inside here. That time there were not as many, and few people owned vehicles then. And you can see this what used to be banana plantation and napier grass, and there was a lot of grazing area. People did not live in big houses, so houses took very small space, and you can see and see what's coming up here, changing this place completely. Those who are buying land are not interested in farming. This is what they are building, my good people. This is the kind of building that are coming up everywhere, my good people. This is Kenya, the Kenya of today. This road is busy because there's a school that is covered, is nearby, the site I'm going to, and everything here has changed, has completely changed. That place down there, my good people, that is the valley used to be full of sugarcane and arrowroots, and the upper side used to have sweet potatoes. But now things have changed. Oh, for the character and traditions is no longer the same. What I only have sweet memories of those years, but now it has completely changed. You can see concrete jungle is really spreading very fast everywhere. Across here, this building, there are cows and sheep grazing, but now things have changed. Things have changed, my good people. Wish I saw something nearing what used to be here, and you can see everywhere, things have changed. Skyline is changing. Where we used to see a lot of cows. This is another church with a school in the town here. I remember this used to be beautiful valley with cows and sheep and goats. My good people. Whoa. Things have changed. There used to be a lot of arrowroots here, but things have changed, my good people. You can see the skyline is changed. It changed. Everything has changed. All changed. Everything has changed. My good people. Everything has changed. You can see the skyline. Where? Everything has changed. Original settlers have been replaced by developers. That's what it is, my good people. So my people, this is the area. Place that can no longer be described in my memory of childhood. It has completely changed, my good people, and you can see it. You can see it, my good people. I cannot even recognize this place. I think the original owner sold them up and they went away to bigger land elsewhere and have a change and even start a better life that they could logically have it here. Because here we used to be peasant farmers. Now I know where they went. They even built businesses. You can see the bananas. This was the key thing here. Bananas, sugar cane, and other types of fruits. And the major occupation was cow and sheep rearing. Chickens were just range ones. And you can see even this one sold the land, and it's now occupied by the church. My good people, these are recent development of people who bought later on, but the original settlers sold and maybe left, or sold a piece and remained with a piece. Those were the kind of building, and this was also modified. This iron sheet housing came later on. Otherwise, originally they were of that's grass and mud walls. It was simple structure, and we are used to it. And those years there were no other. I remember even closing the door. We are doing it with a stone, and that's how it was, and nobody cared. And even so, what was there to be stolen? You know, nothing to be stolen, because inside were just basic things like plates, sufuria, that's pan for cooking food, and most of the cooking was done by clay pots, and so nobody will steal that. So this is another one, but this one is later on. This person who bought originally those years, many years, because this was improvement from mud and grass. So they came to, as you can see, to timber and iron sheet, and that was a boss, somebody who was highly placed. And you can see how it is, trees and this one there. I wonder whether these people are they still the original owners or they sold it off. My good people. My good people. My good people. So my good people, wherever you are, this is friend Rikidongo, vlogging from Super Estate, but now I am at a place known as Rwaka, our original place, though mine is slightly up from here, just about 4 or 5 kilometers from here, known as Banana. And as I have explained in this video, things have changed, and most of us were displaced because the land as the land became gained more value. It was prudent that we sell this small piece of land and then go buy and settle elsewhere. Like ourselves, we went to settle in Kinangop, a bigger area than our smaller 50 by 100 by 100 plot, 2 plots, and we don't regret for it. Otherwise, even here, I know most people sold up their land, and those people who are here are the new owners. And as I've shown you, they are developing good buildings, beautiful buildings around, and the place has completely changed. It's not what I used to know. By this roadside, there could be goats herding here. There could be other animals like cows feeding across in the valleys or wherever they could do it. But now things have changed. Concrete jungle has settled in because we are just near Nairobi. Thank you, my good friends, wherever you are, and thank you so much for following me. Thank you for your liking, sharing, commenting, and subscription. I love you, and I love you big. Thank you for watching. Continue watching my videos because I give you the best of the best. Thank you, and God bless you.